Now introduce things need to be done when heavy lift drone takeoff and in operation. For beginners, we should go to a place far away from people and without any properties nearby, an open and empty place. A place like this is a good place for beginners to learn takeoff. Before takeoff, inspect the drone carefully. Check and see if the motors are in good shape. Check and see if the batteries are connected properly and firmly tied to the drone. Check and see if the GPS is firmly locked in position. Check the drone carefully before takeoff. Inspect the propellers turning freely. Make sure that the drone is in your visible range after takeoff. Now we look at the remote control. Here is the screen of the controller. The takeoff place must be outdoors. Look at the top right corner of the screen. Make sure it is in 3D plus D GPS mode. This is the mode that you can perform the drone takeoff operation. If it is not in 3D plus D GPS mode, the drone may not receive a good GPS signal. There is a risk that your drone fly away and the drone will be lost after takeoff. Please be very careful about this. Now look at the control sticks. Push the left stick forward or backward, left or right, the drone goes up, down, left, right. Push the right stick forward or backward, left or right, the drone goes backward and backward, left and right. The D button is for payload release. For beginners, when you receive the drone, first thing you need to do is to set the drone gear shift to low gear. At the top left of the screen, there are 3 lines. Click on it. You will see a general setting button on the left side of the screen. Click on it, you will enter the general setting page. Click on the speed gear shift setting button. You will see the default is medium. You need to change it to low gear as a beginner. When drone is landing manually, low gear also needs to be used. At medium or high gear, the drone can fly too quickly and is difficult to control. Low gear setting needs to be used. Let's try to take off now. Remember, at low gear. We unlock the drone now. Then take off at low gear. The drone should take off steadily. You can now see how well the drone works. As a beginner, you can control the drone easily at low gear setting. Now let's make the landing. Pull the left stick backward. Please make sure it is exactly in the backward direction. Please make sure that the drone wouldn't go left or right. The drone needs to come down vertically. Please do not take off your hand on the stick until the drone lands on the ground and the propeller stops spinning. The drone will come down steadily. Do not let the stick go. The drone will land on the ground slowly. Then the propeller will stop. After the propeller stops spinning, now you can take your thumb off the control stick. Remember, use low gear during drone landing.